Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a fun fall look. I love the dark colors and the fall, and it's not really fall here in Florida yet. It's still in the high 80s, but that's okay because it's still fall. And today we're going to be going in with the Thirsty palette again because, let's be real, it's a beautiful palette. And I've been dying to try these shimmers. I had swatched this one. That was just one light little, but it's so pretty. Like, look at all the little glitter in it. I don't know if you guys can see it with my lighting situation in here, but it's beautiful. Alright, and I've already got my base on again. I'll list the products down below if you want to know what I used for my face. It's pretty basic with that. The only thing I really ever change is my highlight. So we're going to go right into this video, and we're going to be starting with Parched. And I always start with a lighter shade on the whole surface. This is just going to soften that primer you used, or if you use concealer, it just softens it, makes everything blend nicer. Now I am going to do this eye first and then the other eye off camera so we can save more time. And also, I'd like to let everybody know that I am aware that in the last video it was really hard to see what I was doing whenever I tilt my head, so I am aware of that now, and I'm going to try better to show you guys how I actually do it, because it's a tutorial and I'm supposed to be teaching you. Like I said many times, I'm not very good at teaching, so we're all learning together, right? So now I'm going to go in with that shade called Kumquat, and I'm going to take this brush that I always use for my transition shades. We're going to dip right into there. Now I'm going to take this shade and cover this spot. Okay, so now that that shade is on there, I'm going to go back in with the lightest shade Parched, and I'm going to buff out the edges. Alright, now that we've got that transition shade on smoothly, I think I'm going to go in with Stroke right underneath the transition shade, but not too harsh, because we don't want this to be the center of attention. So we're going to tuck it right underneath that. And if you have hooded eyes like me, you have to kind of make different faces with your eye, just so you can see where you're going to put your crease. Because my crease is in here, you kind of have to fake it. I am tucking the shade Stroke down here because it helps with that crease and more dimension. Alright, and now that that's all blended out, we're going to go back in with Kumquat, the transition shade, and buff it out. Alright, that's really blended, so we're going to stop with that, and we're going to go ahead and go in with the darkest shade in the palette, Drizzle. Drizzle. And I'm going to take a more compact brush for that. I am using all Morphe brushes right now. And again, you guessed it, they're the ones that don't have names. So I'm going to go ahead and put that low. And I'm also going to tap it a little above right there, right below the crease that we're creating. And if you don't want to commit to a color so quickly, you can always just keep building. Just tap in, tap the excess off, go in and keep building the color. That way you can have an easier time, because if you try to go in with a dark shade right away, it's harder to blend it out. It's easier to build than it is to take away. Zeus, stop. Alright, so I like the way that looks right now, and I'm not going to cut the crease today, so I'm going to go ahead and take Snatched, and I'm going to put it on the inner portion of my eye, and I am going to use a brush, and I'm going to wet the brush with my setting spray. You can use anything. You can use water. Doesn't have to be a fancy setting spray, but since that's what I have right next to me, we will do that. And I'm just going to take that and gently tap it on the lid. We don't want to push because of all the glitter in there. It's going to cause fallout, and fallout is not fun. Alright, so now that I have the shimmer shade on, I'm going to go back in with the dark shade Drizzle, and I'm going to buff out the edge of the shimmer. Alright, and now with a clean brush, I'm just going to go over the whole thing and make sure everything's blended out. Okay, so that's good for the lid. Now we're going to focus on the lash line. I'm going to take my e.l.f. pencil brush. Well, technically it's an eye crease brush, but I like to use it as a pencil brush. We're going to go in with the lightest shade that we used, Kumquat, first. And I'm going to use that on the whole lash line. I do like to connect my shades from here to here. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, and then I'm going to take the transition shade brush and I'm going to blend out right here with that. Because like I said, I like to connect it, so it just helps it be smoother. I'm going to take the same pencil brush, eye crease brush, and go into stroke. So we can darken it up. And I'm taking this shade on the whole lash line also. And now I'm going to go in with the brush that I used for stroke and blend it out. Okay, and now I'm going to take a flat Morphe brush and go in with the dark shade Drizzle, and I'm going to stamp that on the closer edge of my lash line. And I am going to stamp this on the whole lash line, but I'm keeping it right next to my waterline. Okay, and now I'm looking at it more. I think I'm going to go back in with the shimmer, but I'm going to use my finger this time. I want it to be more pigmented, and a lot of times a brush takes away from it, so I'm just going to go straight in with my finger and tap it on there. There we go. See, that gave so much more pigment. Now I'm going to fix the outer edge with Drizzle like we did before. Alright, so this is where we're going to stop, and I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now the eye look is complete, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight. So today, I'm going to use this baby, which actually only has 2 shades in it because the other 2 were too light for me, and I gave them to a friend. So I'm going to go in with Butterscotch, which is actually what I have on my cheeks today too. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight the brow bone. Oh, that was way more than I was expecting. So we're going to need to tone that down in a second. There we go. Now that we don't look insane, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the inner corner. Alright, so now that that's all done to my liking, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and put on mascara. I'm not going to do a wing today. I guess I'll just tell you guys, like, the truth. I'm going to pick up my husband because he wants to hang out now. So I'm not going to do a wing, but this look would look really nice with a wing. So if you wanted to add one, you could. So today I'm going to go in with this Lancome Lash Primer. I feel like it helps my lashes a lot, and like I said in a previous video, I'm not good at doing fake lashes at all, and I honestly don't know if that will change. I'm sure it will along the road, but I don't really like using them. I think they feel really heavy, and they make the look a lot better, but it's okay. If you like false lashes, then this look will look amazing with them, and you go, girl, because I am not good at that. Okay, and then while that's still wet, I like to go in with my Clinique mascara. I'm going to be so sad when this is gone, because I'm going to have to buy a full-size one. See, that just, I feel like it just does so much for my lashes. I'm going to do the other side now. Alright, my lashes look great, so now I'm going to go pull up my Instagram, because I did a poll to see which lipstick we're going to use today. So let me check that. Alright, it looks like Unicorn Blood won 73% to 27%. So we're going to go ahead and go in with Unicorn Blood, which is a great fall color anyway. And this is Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Alright, so this is the complete fall look. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, and don't forget to set your face. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully the next video will be fun as well. I actually love this look, and it's very fall. The transition shades almost remind me of pumpkin pie, so I love pumpkin pie. Alright guys, if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.